Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl JoJo, and I'm here with the review for Encore. This is probably first and last season, season 1, episodes 1 and 2. So I caught up on the show this past weekend, and I said I was going to give it a try in reviewing. I don't know if I'm going to continue or not because this is not really the type of show I normally review. Unless you caught me when I was reviewing Sisters-in-Law, that probably was the only show where there was like a bunch of women that I was reviewing a show for. But this show definitely touched my heart because it reminded me of R&B divas. Y'all, I loved R&B divas. LA and Atlanta, though, that was one of my favorite shows. I was so upset when they took it off the air, but you know, it is what it is, child. You move forward. So I guess I'll talk about who all was on the show and what I thought about it, and then we can get in the comments and do what we always do. So, the first people that we're introduced to, and y'all know that anytime it's a bunch of people in the house, the first people they introduce and the last person they introduce are the two that's going to be the most drama. Always remember that. So we get introduced to Fallon and Felicia. They are the cherished twins, you know, bounce with it, something, something, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. I don't remember all the words. I just remember to do it. What other songs that they have? I was getting them confused for another group. I would like to point out that Cherish is either 34 or 35. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. But we meet them first, okay? They come in the house. They want to know who else is going to be in the super group. The super group is going to do a one ending performance. They're going to lay several tracks. I don't know if they're going to have an album, but you know, that's the thought process behind this group. All right. So we got Pam. Pam is from Total. Pam is a little bit older than some of the rest of the girls. Not really Shamari though. I feel like they're around, you know, Pam's in her mid 40s, I think. But she's right there around Shamari's age. Pam comes in, she got her mask on. And Cherish is looking at Pam like, oh child, they got the older women in the group. I wasn't expecting to be with nobody with this significant age gap. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say now, you guys, I don't like ageism. Ageism aggravates me. I got to really not like you to take it to your age. Very rarely do I do that because I was raised by a lot of old people. My grandmother, my great grandmother, I used to live in the house with the two of them. And my great grandma used to always say, y'all gonna get old one day. God rest her soul. And that has always sat with me. So I just am really uncomfortable when people act like your age gives you a status symbol of some kind of whatever, because God willing, if the creek don't rise, which you could tell I was raised by some old people on that, we're all gonna get to a certain age and nobody wants to be discredited or discarded because of their age. Now, with that being said, there are several age groups in this, you know, one big super group that they're trying to create that probably can get a little difficult, but nobody is that doggone young. That's my point. The Cherish twins is 34, 35. Pam might be 43, 44. And if you a true old head, everybody know once you get past like 30, 31, don't nobody really care. Y'all be going to the same little holes in the wall. All y'all be doing Kane Wayne with it. Like, don't nobody care anymore. You know, you might look a little more youthful, but that whole, I would say like 33 to 50 age bracket, everybody just kind of be lumped in. Okay, like that. So I was like, child, y'all not even that young to be talking like that. Moving on. Next person we're introduced to is Nivea. Love Nivea. I loved her interview that she did. I was a little worried about her because she seemed a little like anxious, or y'all remember that BET interview she did a couple of months, well, I think last year, where she was talking about her marriage to the dream and how neither him or Lil Wayne is really like super active with the kids. She kind of does everything. I'm sure they pay child support, but I don't know. I just kind of felt bad for her because she was married to the dream. You know, it's not like she was just, not that it would matter, because if you make children with somebody, you make children with somebody. But I was just like, oh, Nivea. But something about that interview, I was a little worried about her. But anyway, she seemed cool in this. She was full of energy. She had a very bubbly personality. If anybody moves on to do something more after this show, I do believe it will be her. Because she has the right attitude. Shamari. I love Shamari. I believe that she should have had another opportunity on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's fun. She's quick-witted. She is vibrant. I think she's cute. Every day she looked like she ready for the stage. You know, even though she got, she's not super made up, she still looks very like glamorous almost. So I like Shamari. And she's not that much younger than Pam, like I said before. But y'all know Shamari came from Black. Y'all know Nivea. Nivea did a bunch of things. Laundromat was probably one of my favorite songs. But y'all know she was also on Mystical song Danger. That was definitely a hit. Y'all know Shamari was on Black. I forgot that Left Eye was their protege. No, they were Left Eye's protege. I completely forgot about that. So that brought back got a little misty-eyed child when I saw that picture. Then we had Aubrey. Now, I'm not trying to... Let me tread lightly. What did Aubrey do to her face? I mean, soon as she got on camera, I was like, what Kim Zolciak doing on the show? But it wasn't Kim Zolciak, y'all. It was Aubrey O'Day. But I don't understand why Aubrey gets another opportunity to be in a super group or to be in a girl group, because I feel like Aubrey's done this before. Like, didn't Danity Kane get like another opportunity? And then she got another opportunity like within a smaller group or maybe a solo. I just feel like I've seen this with her on more than one occasion. And now here she is on the Encore show doing it again. But y'all, we gonna deal with Aubrey and her lips. And she was just like, I said, Aubrey, what? And then she looked all swollen. Then she had some boots on that came to her hip bone. I was just like, child, what's the style? What's the style? Oh, Aubrey. And then not last. I'm sorry. There was more people. Shade, I forgot. Irish and Lamisha from 702. Now, I ain't trying to be mean, y'all, but if it ain't Mila, I don't know who these girls are. I don't know who this woman is. Sorry to this woman. I don't know these people. But apparently they said that Lamisha, I think that's her name, was the lead vocalist before Mila. I know that Lamisha and Mila did not get along. Mila was on R&B Divas, and I think she talked about that. And Irish always felt like she was like the buffer and trying to get those two to get along. So the group was not together anymore. Okay. Who else? Last but not least, y'all, Keely. Keely pulls up in a New Year's Eve jumpsuit. You know, it sparkles everywhere. She come in and I was like, oh, yes. Oh, yes. I've heard that Keely is the reason that the show exists, though. I heard that she was the one who pitched it. So kudos to her. But just because you pitched it don't mean you're not going to be a problem, okay? We saw it from Mariah. We saw it from, who pitched, not Faith. Who pitched R&B Divas, y'all? Was it Kelly? Kelly was the problem on? I don't know, y'all. But just because you pitched something. No, it was, what's the word from Atlanta? Brownstone girl. It was her that ended up being a problem. You remember Selena? Selena had went in on that table. But okay, anyway. So yeah, just because you pitch it don't mean you're not going to be a problem. So, they start talking about the problems that go on in girl groups. We hear about it all the time. But they talk about how this is their dream and how they wanted another opportunity. Everybody kind of has that in common. I want another opportunity. I want to do something great. I want this opportunity. This, that, and the fifth. The only person who isn't harping on opportunity so much is Pam. Pam said she was sent there by God. Hallelujah. Y'all know Pam has really changed her life. She used to be an alcoholic. She don't drink no more. She's there for the king, this king, in case you forgot who it was. And she ain't really there for no mess. Okay, so that's Pam's thing. Now, a couple of things happened between episode 1 and 2, and I'm going to just lump them all together. Keely tells us that she the creative director. So that's the first thing that happened. They get to arguing about that, and they talk about no. If you're going to be in the house, you got to be in the group, you got to sing. Who let you be creative director? Why you should be creative director? We don't understand. Aubrey's confused by it, but she was just like, well, hey, if she going to be creative director, then I guess we just gonna see what she gonna do. The twins is like, oh no, baby, she got to sing if she gonna be here. I don't even know. The twins start going off on a whole bunch of other tangents. They don't want to know. They want to know why she get to be creative director. Then one of them just yell out, we just found out that my sister is a millionaire. What? What does that have to do with what we talking about right now today? I mean, congratulations to her. I'm sure she's not the only millionaire in that room. I'm pretty sure Shamari combined with Ronnie, they probably got some millions sitting around. Aubrey probably, well, I mean, y'all can look up her net worth, but I'm pretty sure she's not the only millionaire sitting in the room. All right, it's probably some other, I don't know how much child support Nivea getting, but it's probably some other millionaires sitting in the room. So I was just like, okay, girl, and what they got to do with anything? There's also some talk more about age and all of these other things. That's a second conflict that comes up. So that conflict really stems around the dance moves and the direction that they want the project to go in. So Lamisha say she got kids. She got an obligation to the churn. She can't be doing all that pop locking and dropping Megan needs. She can't do all of that. Irish is very similar in her thoughts. Pam says she get honor and the glory to God. So she definitely ain't doing nothing that's going to jeopardize her relationship with the king. I'm trying to think who else had an issue. Those were the main issues and problems. So Cherish is just like, I mean, they gonna be like Megan Thee Stallion, like us, like we trying to figure out what kind of group. And that's why a lot of people think they're younger, because they make a lot of younger references. Y'all not Megan Thee Stallion age. Y'all at least 10 years older than her. So y'all not even on, there is a difference between 25 and 35. Now that is different for sure. We do not roll the same. Okay, that's definitely different. But I was just like, you guys are not that young. But I do understand when you're talking about a group and you're talking about a group of women, whether we like it or not, sex does sell. But this is a group of 8 or 9 people. And while I do agree with their point that it's going to be very hard to get all these different tastes together, y'all going to have to take that to BET. What you taking it to the people that's on the show for? They just came for the opportunity just like you came. And so y'all gonna have to figure out a way to try to make it work all together. But Aubrey say, we need to just divide the groups up. You know, have your hot girl group over here. That's not what she said, but that's what she was alluding to. Me, the twins, Keely, you can have us over here. And then you can have everybody else over there. You know, Shamari is a possible. But the rest of the, the geriatrics, as the twins called them, they can be over there. Now, y'all know I didn't like that. Okay, I don't like that kind of talk. Of course, it gets back to some of the other women. They didn't really appreciate those comments either. Keely says that Aubrey is being divisive, and she says it to the twins. And she says it behind Aubrey's back. So Aubrey corners Keely and is just like, so you were telling people I was being divisive? You were telling people I was trying to divide the group? She said, yeah, ain't that what you said? Didn't you say we should have separate groups? It's not a secret that you said it, right? And Aubrey really didn't have nothing to say, but you keep my name out your mouth. Don't be discussing me when I'm not around. But she did kind of allude to the fact that she wanted separate groups. And I get why, but it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. All right, so some of the girls can't get the dance moves together. But y'all, what I really want to talk about is the singing. Because whether you can dance or not, you gonna have to know how to sing, because it's a singing group. It's R&B. Y'all, they might as well put me on the show when I heard some of these voices. Now, this is what I don't understand. I'm not trying to shade nobody in particular. But if you say this is your dream, and you say you have been waiting on another opportunity, how is it that so many people are out of practice? Like completely. And I mean completely. Sound like they went from the shower to BET. If this is your dream and this is something you've always wanted to do, in my mind, you would have at least been practicing. You would have at least been gearing up or getting ready. Like, Irish, baby. I'm not even going to mimic it, y'all, because I really felt bad. I was like, what? She said, now, Irish, I mean, it was nasally, it was shaky. It didn't even sound like you need to sing from your diaphragm. It sounded like she couldn't sing. And I'm concerned about it. But we're going to see if she gets stronger as it goes by. But when they were singing that reggae song and she was like, I'm not going to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I know y'all want me to do it. I'm not going to do it. But if we're going to wait till around episode 5. And if she's still doing it, then I'm going to have to go ahead and mock you, baby. I'm going to have to do it. But I ain't going to do it right now. Lamisha didn't sound bad. Lamisha just sound like she sing at church. You know, she sound like she sing at church. She sings soprano. She a little rusty, but she can pull it together. Nivea thinks she don't sound good, child. I don't know why. Because when she hit us with the beginning of I'm Every Woman, I said, child, please. Child, please. I actually went and did it myself to see if I could hit them. Shamari, y'all know Shamari came to sing for sure, honey. She was blowing the girls out, child. And I wasn't mad. See, Shamari been waiting on her opportunity for real. Y'all remember this? Y'all ever see her, Ronnie? Let me see your shoulders. Her and Ronnie DeVoe on that Good Morning show. Y'all please look it up on Instagram so you can laugh. Who else with the singing, with the voice coach? Keely. Keely did not sound good for all of the dramatization that she's doing. I don't even know why she's singing if she's the creative director, but that's what she's doing. Then she get in there on the track for the reggae song and she was like, I'm giving away all of my love. I said, not baritone. I can't even get down there, but that's what she decided to do. The twins was trying to help Irish get it out, and Lamisha was getting mad because the twins was making side comments. But listen, she don't sound good. Now, if that's your girl, y'all should have been practicing on the plane or in the car. You knew she sounded like that. You ain't finna tell me. But I understand there's a way to go about it. But, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt because she ain't on the level. Felicia and Fallon, y'all don't sound as good as y'all think y'all do. I think Felicia sounds a little bit better, but y'all wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the song that they were singing? I keep wanting to sing If Only You Knew, but that was not it. But whatever they did, I can do. That little run that they was doing, I can do those. See, folks don't go to church. That's the problem. Y'all be impressed by all this little baby singing. Baby, I know some folks that can sing, but I was just like, they act like they was blowing. It was just, I know some altos that can hit all them notes that they was doing. So they was thinking a little too highly of themselves, if you ask me. But I guess we're gonna see what they got a little later on. My favorite voices out of the group really was Shamari and Nivea. Who did y'all like? And then y'all know Pam got a special voice. It's not that she can't sing, but y'all know how it is, And I really want Pam. I hope she doing the bad. I hope she doing the bop. I don't know if she stole the bop from Diddy or Diddy stole the bop from her. But I went to the Bad Boy reunion tour when I first moved out here, and Pam was an entire mood. I completely enjoyed the performance from Total. Who else singing? Aubrey was giving us Christina Aguilera growls. Y'all know how Christina always, it's a lot of that. And Aubrey's famous for that. So we're gonna let her do her Christina growl. But yeah, that was the singing part. So right now, we know the twins can sing. We know Nivea can sing. We know Shamari can sing. Lamisha a little rusty. Irish we gonna pray for. Pam got a special voice, but she can't sing. And Aubrey growls. Keely sings baritone. So let's see. Where else we need to go? Keely says she thinks her participation in the group is helping. Not as creative director, but she thinks it's building morale that she's there. I was just like, you think Keely really thinks so highly of herself. And it's so funny because her and Aubrey are the same people. Aubrey just not as extra as Keely. But Aubrey thinks she queen bee around there too. As a matter of fact, Keely voted for herself to be the queen. And I knew she was going to do it before she did it. And I wouldn't be surprised if Aubrey voted for herself too. But they going to have a queen of the house. because when they get in stalemates, when they can't make decisions, the queen got to come in and make the decision. So Pam is who gets voted as the queen. As much as the twins were against Pam, they actually end up liking her because Pam has a warm and a genuine spirit. She's able to help resolve conflict. She's able to pray for everybody. And so they end up really enjoying Pam, even though at first they thought she was way too old to be there. But Pam is going to accept her responsibility as a queen, but we are all queens and we will adjust each other's crowns as needed. I don't need no crown because we are queens. Now, speaking of Queen Pam in the studio, Aubrey is leaned back on Pam like this. Okay, she's sitting on the floor and she's kind of like rubbing at Pam's knee. Now, I know some of y'all don't get down like that, and I'm not talking about in that kind of way. I'm just talking about in general. You're not touchy-feely. You don't like people on you. I got family like that. I got friends like that. My friends, though, most of them are touchy-feely. They want to lay on you. They'll lay on you in the bed. They want to rub on your arm. I got one friend. She had her foot. My other friend, she said her feet was real soft, so she was like constantly rubbing her foot against my friend's heel to the point where her feet started hurting. She was like, "Girl, quit rubbing on me. It's hurting." But some of my friends, we get really, really close. So if Aubrey is used to that, then it's not a problem. Pam is not. Okay, Pam said, listen, I don't do that. I don't be letting women get too close to me, because Pam said that she used to be a lesbian or maybe bisexual, one or the other. And she was just like, she doesn't want to get herself involved in anything else or any type of feelings to be coming up in her or anything like that. So, she just don't be on her like that, basically. She says she's done with all that and she's moved forward. Okay, she was delivered. I think she said I was delivered from that. Child, Keely don't like that. She say it's homophobic. You can't pray the gay away. It's very homophobic for Pam to behave that way. And I was glad that in the end, Pam checked it and was just like, I'm not being homophobic. I'm just telling you what I went through. I'm telling you what I believe, what worked for me. Now, whatever you want to do is fine. I don't care about what you do. I still want to be around you. We can still sing together. But as far as me, and even if you take the whole bisexual thing off the table, all of that off the table, you still have to look at it as everybody don't want you in their space like that. Like, I don't know Aubrey. If she had been on me rubbing my leg, I wouldn't have liked it, just because I don't know her like that. Like, I don't want you rubbing on me. And that could have been it as well, but she feels how she feels. She wasn't disrespectful about it. I didn't think she was trying to accuse Aubrey of coming on to her. I think she was just saying, you was here, you was kind of like rubbing on my knee and stuff like that, and I don't do that. I don't get touchy-feely like that with women. And I've had girls, say that. Like, I don't really be hugging up on girls, don't be dancing on me. Some people just not the type. But in Pam's case, it's special. It's no different than if I felt like I had been delivered for alcoholism or I had been delivered from listening to certain types of music. Don't play it around me. I can't listen to it because it sends me to another place. I can't be drinking because it sends me to another place, right? So yeah, that's really it. That's all I got to say about that. I'm not getting into the trick bag or whether or not you can pray something away. You're not finna get me with it. Somebody else can talk about it, but baby, it won't be me. Okay, it's not my business. Not my business. What else happened on the show, you guys? Am I forgetting anything? I think those were the main things. So what I figured out is Keely's going to be a problem. Aubrey's going to be a problem. Because now Aubrey has stepped up as creative director in her own right. And she done put together, some tablets or some photos. I was just like, y'all album is going to consist of y'all laying down in white. What's the visual here? Everybody was like, yes, I see it. Oh my gosh, women's empowerment. I was just like, where is the empowerment? I guess because they weren't naked. Now, that it was the empowering part, which is fine, but what kind of music is it going to be? Is it going to be white sheet music? Because that's all I saw was some women laying down in white sheets. So does that symbolize purity? Like, tell me what a creative direction is. But I guess we just talking about the look. So that was Aubrey's thing. Keely didn't like that she was getting in her creative direction bag. Those two are going to butt heads all season because they just alike. Then they probably going to end up being friends. The twins are going to continue to misstep and say things that they shouldn't say, and then turn around and try to correct the things that they said. One twin is feistier than the other. I believe it's Felicia. Or maybe it's Fallon. One of them is a little bit, a little bit more mouthy than the other. So, you have that you got to contend with. Pam is going to be Pam. She going to give God the glory and the praise, Ashado, every single time she can. Shamari is going to be Shamari. She going to be a bundle of fun in a hat. And that's just what we going to get out of Shamari. And she going to come to sing and dance. And I like that about Shamari. She didn't come to play with the girls. Nivea didn't come to play with the girls either. Nivea lacks confidence, though, I noticed, in her ability to sing and in just how she looks in general, I think. So stop it, Nivea. You still got it, girl. Be confident. Am I forgetting somebody? Lamisha and Irish. Lamisha would do well to worry about herself. Maybe not be as sensitive. I can understand how the twins could work somebody's nerves, though. I do. Especially when somebody asked her a question and she was like, I said it. My name is Lamisha. I think she's going to have a hard time. I actually wouldn't be surprised if she tried to go home, but hopefully she will stick it out. Irish, we just gonna see. We just gonna see. So that was what my thoughts were on the show. Y'all can let me know what y'all thought about Encore. Do y'all want me to keep reviewing it? These girls are a trip. I don't know what y'all want me to say every week, but I guess we could, sit and talk about it. But ooh, that reggae song. I'm giving away. I was like, Keely, what are you doing down there, girl? But y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all for the next video, okay? Bye.